I'm Rakhil Hirdaramani. I'm a director at the Hirdaramani Group. We're a family-owned business headquartered out of Sri Lanka. We've been in business for over 100 years. We manufacture in Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Vietnam, and Ethiopia. We're very proud to say we have over 60,000 associates, and we manufacture all types of apparel, whether it's denim, t-shirts, underwear, or activewear. The apparel industry is part art and part science. We've chosen Coach Digital to be our partner on this journey simply because we have trust, there's an integrity factor, and we know that the Coach Digital consultants have that industry knowledge and really understood the business. They weren't just speaking theory, they understood the practical issues on the production floor or on the factory floor. They worked with our teams on the factory floor, with our planning teams, to understand where their concerns lie. And that really enabled a team culture of collaboration to reach our ultimate goals of improving productivity and ultimately on-time delivery to our customers. It was really through a customer recommendation that we went with FastReactPlan. Today, we're very proud to say we don't just plan on a style level, we plan on a color level, and we're now looking to plan at a PO level or a purchase order level, whether it be by destination or by batch. We used to do a lot of our production planning and scheduling on Excel. Spreadsheets were digital per se, but as our business continued to scale and order quantities began to drop, it became more challenging. We were used to 100,000 pieces per style. You suddenly start seeing these MOQs or minimum order quantities of 6,000 pieces, 8,000 pieces per style, not even per color. And that meant your style count goes up, the number of lines you have to plan goes up. We had to shrink our production lines to be more efficient, which meant we had more production lines to plan. FastReactPlan is an interesting tool because it's not just a production scheduling tool. It also has the ability to run a critical path. And in the past, we used to spend 80% of our time trying to manage issues on the shop floor, when in fact, 80% should have been spent on the pre-production side, enabling on-time tracking and ensuring all the activities on our critical path were ticked off and ready so that the style was ready for production. FastReactPlan gave us that visibility into what we needed to be prepared for. So on-time tracking of raw materials was a critical function because if your fabric's not ready, you can't cut it. If you can't cut it, you can't stitch it. And if you can't stitch it, you're not going to ship on time. So it created this cross-functional team of visibility, really driven by our planning team, engaging our merchandising and our production team to understand what needed to be ready and what we could physically stitch on any given day. We have a weekly meeting today at Hirdaramani where we see what our plan is for the next week and for the next 3 weeks. So we know where we need to adjust the plan. With FastReact, we can actually see how production lines shift and where we need to proactively react rather than looking back retrospectively and understanding why we failed. For production visibility, opportunities on capacity, we can now see our order book, plug it into FastReact, see where there are production gaps, and pick up the phone and have a conversation with the customer and say, how are your sell-through rates? Oh, they're doing better than planned, which we've seen in 2021. Would you like us to advance some production? And it becomes a proactive, collaborative conversation. That level of partnership, I think, makes us ready for the future and fit for the future.